Hi friends! Lark's making another floss tube video. I've got whips and a little bit of haul at the end, and that's about it. I'm not quite to a finish, so maybe next time. And I'll try to speak up. I know I've been a little quiet on the videos, and I'll try not to rock my chair too, because I keep doing that. So let's get into it. First, the welcome SAL from Tempting Tangles is the first thing I worked on this month, and we got all 4 parts done there. You've probably seen lots of those. I did do a little satin stitching on the flowers there. It's an idea that Garrett and Irina came up with. Anyway, the other person who helps run the Tempting Tangles SAL did that. So there's that one. The other thing I've been doing for most of October is Double Double by Prairie Schooler. And you've seen that before. Let me just... Okay. Here it is so far. And I got some variegated thread there in the fire. And I think I've decided to do glow-in-the-dark thread for the eyes. Where they have orange here, I'm going to do glow-in-the-dark because I think it's cooler. And the story on this one, I told you about the wonderful Dark Shadows variegated thread, which is fun to work with, but it looks so cool. Can you see it? No. I wish you could, oh, there, you can see a little bit. It's got some blue and purple to it, and it's really pretty. So I went to my L&S to see if I could find some more to do the outside part here, and they did not have any dark shadows in watercolors or water lilies or impressions. So then I went looking in their other threads, and they had, I found some Weeks Dye Works coal, which I thought maybe that'll work. So I brought that home. I should have taken this with me. But it was too brown and not blue and purple at all. So I took that back, and I saw that you can order dark shadows on 1-2-3 Stitch. So I've ordered that, and when it comes back, we'll be finishing that. So that has been what I worked on most of October, doing my dark stitching, and I've really loved it. It's fun to just work with one color and not have to worry about changing. So, and I just think it looks really cool. So, now, the election SAL in Stitch Mania is happening. Did you meow? Tarkin's back there. And so we started on the 25th. We were supposed to do something red for the red states. So this is the big start of the tablecloth that I told you about in floss tube number 0. This is the Busilla tablecloth that was started by Aunt Peg and my mother-in-law's sister, and it was then given to me. Wow, the lighting looks so much better with that there, because I guess because it has white on it. So if I take it away, it's dark. If I put it back, it looks much better. It's amazing. Anyway, so this is the tablecloth, and it's huge and crazy, and I need to get some of these clamps, I guess, that you can put on the fabric, because it's, you can see it's like there. See how much is there? So this is what Aunt Peg did. This is what I did on the 25th, my red stitching right there. This will also be used on the 30th for your oldest whip. This isn't my oldest whip, but it is the oldest whip I have, definitely. The least progress on November 1st, because you can see I've made the least progress on this one. Also, on the 2nd, R, where are they? Here. R is for rings. You see the 5 golden rings. On the 3rd, we're supposed to do something with a sign or text, and this has text, so I'll be doing that. On the 5th, we're supposed to do something to do with the Electoral College. 270. So we have two turtle doves on here and 7 swans a swimming and 0 beads. There's no beads on it. So I'll be doing this on the 5th and also on the 7th because we're supposed to do a party and you put a tablecloth out for your party, right? And then on the 8th, I'll be doing the 8 maids and milking. So this is very handy for this SAL. Though I have to say, working on this is not like regular cross stitch. This is different. It's there are no holes in this fabric. You're trying to put your it's printed and it's polyester or something, and you're trying to put your needle through really difficult fabric with no holes in it, and they've stamped it. You can see there's no coverage at all. And Aunt Peg's stitches were the same way, and I thought, well, she didn't do a very good job, but shows what I know, because when I started doing it, see here, you can see all the white there. When I started doing it, it was the same thing, because of how big they made the stitches and that they want you to only use 3 strands of floss, and I don't want to use more than 3 strands of floss because I might run out of thread, and as you know, this thread was hard to come by and the pattern and everything. So I don't know, if you think that I should use 4 strands, tell me in the comments, because it would give better coverage, but then it wouldn't match Aunt Peg's stitching, which she did about 5 of the motifs already. So I don't know. My mother-in-law is going to love it either way, so I guess it really doesn't matter. But if you have any advice, please put it in the comments down below. I would love that. And that gives me a chance to say 100 subscribers? Who are you people? I don't know. But awesome. Thank you for watching. I don't know who you are, but I'm so glad you want to watch me for some reason, and I'm so glad you're here. I never thought that would happen, and I hope it just keeps going up. That would be great. But so so this will be the election SAL for the 25th, the 30th, the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 5th, the 7th, and the 8th. So not too exciting. I'm just going to be plugging away on this, and I'm going to be plugging away on it all next year. I'm hoping to do like one of the motifs each month, because there's 12 months and 12 days of Christmas, right? Yeah, so that works. Now, the next one for the election SAL, on the 27th. Today is, what is today? I have no idea. Today is 28th, I think, yes. On the 27th, I worked on this. Oh, you can't tell what it is. This is this is the next dragon in the Dragon Dreams Elemental Dragons series. This is the Water Dragon. So it is blue for the blue states, which we did yesterday. And again, this is a free pattern, but you still shouldn't steal it. So I'm going to hold it back here. There's the Water Dragon. Okay. If you want to get it, go to Dragon Dreams website and they have it there. So I don't know why I love this so much. I just do. I've been having a lot of fun on it, even though it's just a little scrap of purple fabric. And that's why I'll be using it again tomorrow for the SAL for the purple states. I'll be doing this. And then on the 31st, we're supposed to start on something that starts with D. And obviously my dragons fit well into that. And then on the 4th, something that starts with I. And that will be not the water dragon, but there's a fire dragon, which I figured will ignite. So I is for ignite. Or it could also be for igneous, which is the earth dragon. So, but I'll probably do the fire dragon. Just sounds more fun. So there's my blue states. Then today we were supposed to work on a something for the first female candidate in a major party. And so the plan was to do, for this and a couple of the other things, was to do coffee stitchers, Some days you're the house, some days you're the witch, but I didn't get my SAL finished, so instead we're using the SAL for this because obviously we have a female, and and the witch is a female, and Glinda's a female, so, you know. So for my female project, I'm working on this. You can see I have all 4 of the friends and the poppies done. The snow is also, I need to put something behind this. Here we go. There you go. Now you can see a little better. Still can't see the snowflakes very well though. I got the snowflakes done and the poppies done this month. And so now I just need to do the yellow brick road and the grass and the Emerald City, and it'll be done. And Toto. So I'll also be using this on the November 6th for when we're supposed to do something to do with the White House, because the Emerald City is in the background here, and the Emerald City has houses in it. So I'll be doing that then. If I don't get it done before that, because I just enjoy it. We'll see. Now some haul. Long time ago, McKenna at Every Stitch Counts did a giveaway, and I commented on her video just because I wanted to ask about her cat, because her cat was so cute. And I ended up winning the giveaway even though I didn't mean to. So, so I told her to go ahead and choose somebody else and send it to them. But she sent me one anyway. I don't know if I hope she sent one to somebody else too. But she sent it to me anyway. So this is a little dimensions kit that's like a necklace, and you stitch on this piece of wood. So I got a book from the library recently called it's something like Graffiti Stitch, and it has lots of nice little swirly patterns and stuff, so I might do something from that on here. We'll see. So thank you, McKenna, for sending that. That was really kind of you, and it's really cute. My Picture This Plus 4th of July sale fabrics came. We have, so I have a plan. Here it is. Don't tell my friends, okay? This is Bashful. What is this? It's a 16 count Ada, which I did because I'm going to be doing my first Norah Corbett, and I thought I'll go with something easy. So I got 16 count Ada. It's Bashful Opalescent, and it's so pretty. And I'm going to be using this for my first Norah Corbett for my best friend's daughter. I saw this, and my best friend's daughter has long dark hair like that and absolutely loves hot pink. So this is perfect for her, and I'm going to be putting it on this. I think that'll be really, for me, that would be way too much pink, and it's going to be way too much pink stitching on it, but she will love it, and that's what's important. So that'll be fun. The next piece that I'm also very excited about is Haunted, and it is a, what is it? 28 count Lugana. And we're going to be doing Sleepy Hollow on this probably in the new year. It's a lot, I don't think you can see it there, but it's a lot greener than I thought it was. But it's gorgeous. And let me just fold it in half because you can see it better that way. There. It's going to be gorgeous to do Sleepy Hollow on. It's what's called for, so I'm excited about that. And the last one I just got because it looked so pretty on the website, and I thought it would be cool. But it's like, I don't know. It's called Tycho, and this is a 32 count Belfast. It looked so pretty on the website, and I wanted to get something else that didn't have a plan. And it looked like the moon, I thought, when I saw it on the website. It doesn't really, where did I put that? I don't know where I put it. I'll have to use this. No, that doesn't help. It doesn't really look like it did on the website. It doesn't look as variegated. I'm not seeing much. It just looks like a piece of off-white linen. So it's a little disappointing, but maybe it'll look better once I put stuff on it and once I put something behind it. I don't know. It just looks like a piece of off-white linen. It doesn't have a lot of anything in it, but we'll see. I don't know what I'll do on it, but it's still very nice. Then the stash unload purchases. I got America the Beautiful. My plan for this is to, I don't like a lot of the stuff that's on here, but I needed an outline because what I want to do is like color in the states that I've visited and stitch, fill them in with stitches. And also, just make it, personalize it with places that are important to our family, so that's going to be fun someday. And I got this one because I love maps, Old World map. And sea mammals, love the whales and the orcas. I'm originally from California, so I love these guys and the orcas. And on the back, there's sea lions and dolphins. So, and manatees. Who I'm gonna make that for a friend someday. And then the most important one. I was very happy to find this because it's on my wish list, and somebody was selling it. So I got a lark. The only lark I've no, it's not the only one. There's a prairie schooler one pattern that has a lark in it, which I also have. But and there's also the cricket collection. There's one with a meadow lark singing in a field, which I also have. So, but this is the only one that actually, says lark, and it's just a lark, and it's green too, which I love. So, I'll be happy to do this one. Which only leaves our book of the month, which I had. Here it is. And this time, probably most times, it's going to be a children's book because that's what I do. But this one is really cool because I think it's very cross-stitch friendly, I guess. I love it because of the artwork, and I think the artwork would make really cool cross-stitch patterns. So it's called Snow Rabbit, Spring Rabbit by Il Sung Na. And there's the bunny. And it just has the most gorgeous pictures. Let's see. Some ducks. And I chose it because I love the artwork, and I love to just look through it at the artwork over and over again. It's just so pretty, and I think it looks like a lot of cross-stitch patterns, or it would make really good cross-stitch patterns. We have some sheep, and let's see. Oh, the squirrels! Look at the squirrels! Isn't that gorgeous? The watercolor in there is just so pretty. I love it. So, and the texture in the backgrounds and everything, it's just gorgeous. Let's see if there's another really good shot. Oh, and then at the end, the rabbit gets his spring coat. See? So that's the book. Snow Rabbit, Spring Rabbit by Il Sung Na. Get it from your library for your kids. It's great. I don't think I've forgotten anything, and I have to go get my kids. So I'm going to sign off now. And thank you for watching. Like and comment and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I hope you have a wonderful, spooky Halloween on Monday. And I will probably see you again in November. Make good art.